Hello everybody and welcome. This is the first game of my ranked climb. I think we're starting in Bronze 4. Way back when I got into plat. That was like season 4. I haven't really cared about ranks since then, so we'll see how this goes. We're starting off in the jungle as Briar. I know this is a replay, but I was playing the game and then halfway through the game I stopped, or I had to a series of bad plays happened and I locked in to playing the actual game, as it were. Let me turn off vision for their team. We don't want to cheat ourselves too bad. We're just going to try to work off what I was looking at. And we'll try to remember the game as I was playing. I am going to speed ramp some of the more boring parts or just do hard cuts. Couple mistakes that I made obviously in the early game here is I W2'd before smiting. If you do that, you can heal a little bit more, and I just didn't. I fumbled the Gromp a little bit right there, like I didn't do the transfer correctly. Just a couple small mistakes, but they are mistakes nonetheless. So while I'm doing these camps, I'm kind of watching my, let me turn on my team frames at least for the blue team. So while I'm looking at this, or while I'm doing my jungling, I'm checking out Alawi and Vlad. I'm trying to see how they're going. Vlad's at full health right now. If we pop up there real quick, Vlad's at full health, so I'm not really doing much with him. So I'm going to continue across my jungle path. While I'm hitting wolves here, I'm kind of checking out Orion and Ezreal at the same time. And nothing really is happening. So I pull out the wolf, let it bleed, and continue on to my bot camps. And again, while I'm down here, I'm checking out these guys, seeing how all this is going down here. A cheeky tower shot there. So we're trying to stay a little bit on the ball with what's happening down there, checking health every once in a while. I think I really checked it while I was on red. I just popped my W and kind of like watched them, because that's kind of where I'm planning on going next. So yeah, we're gonna pull the red a little bit out. I know I walked a little too far with it. I was gonna smite it. I thought about going in there, but then I was like, I don't want to. I want to be level 4 first, because I think they're about to hit level 4 when I looked at it. That was my guess. I could be wrong, but I figured by the time I get there, they'd be level 4, and I didn't want to get there with the health advantage. And I might have just been wrong about that. But there's a Nocturne gank mid. I can't turn off their pings, unfortunately, but I do see that happening, which means that I'm safe to do this gank. So I go through with it. I'm able to get a little bit behind Kog'Maw here, or in front of Kog'Maw here. Frenzy takes me after Karma. I go after her. I leave them to take care of Kog'Maw. I thought Senna was going to go help Misfortune, but she didn't. Unfortunately, Misfortune died, but she did get the kill on Kog'Maw, so not all bad. I know that Nocturne had that gank mid, and it looks like it failed, so he probably fled out to get the Scuttle Crab, if he hadn't already, or recalled. So I went to go check this Scuttle right here. I see him top lane, and I can see that my Gromp is about to be up, because I just killed it, or I killed it first. If my Gromp comes up, so does his, and there it is right there in the corner. His here, mine here. So I go and check that out. Except I get in on Karma here, and I accidentally use my E, like I flub it somehow right there. I do like the weird slow instead of the pushback, like I double pressed or something. And that happened to me a couple times this match because I was trying to play while talking, and that's where we're in the replay now. And off the death, fastest way back, we ended up with a pickaxe and a longsword here. I always try to recall with the ability to get a pickaxe if that's what I'm building, or at least 2 longswords. So 700 gold minimum. The extra damage really helps with ganks and just general jungle clear. And I end up doing a lot of farming this game just because I mess up really early. We path the wolf out, let it die. And on to the next one. I really wasn't sure how to help this game. Alawi was always out of mana and fighting for way too long, so I felt like if I went up to even help her at any moment, Vlad would probably just kill her, or nothing would happen, be a waste of my time. So I opted basically not to. And And honestly, she was being kind of one of those in the pregame chat, so I was a little triggered on that too. I tried to get a cheeky raptor camp here. I think Nocturne, maybe he saw the cone, maybe he didn't. Use my E here, miss everything, trying to get. I should have just backed off right there. I didn't. Even with Ezreal pushing in, Orianna's kind of cutting him off. So I go in on him. I double pressed my W somehow. Oh no, I didn't. I thought I did. Got him in the knock up, and I should have just ran sideways. I didn't think his Q was going to reach me. It got me at max range, so it is what it is. And they just missed a kill on that. So we'll let the... I guess I forgot to buy right here. We just roll out with the Vamp Scepter. Didn't do anything on that life. Ah, we saw the ping on the Rift Scuttle. Again, we don't know what's happening. We don't have any vision over here. We don't see any of this. I didn't even see Vlad teleport, obviously. We have the replay to help us with that. They do get the Rift without me knowing, but I had assumed because I didn't see anyone. No Ezreal, no Nocturne on map. So it's I mean, it's not obvious, but you know, you can assume. Let's just see what's going on over there. Oh, it's just Nocturne on it too. I guess I assumed he was up there somehow because I went to blue buff. Maybe I saw him on like a patch of something. I might have gotten a little too overzealous with the invading. If I had, you know, noticed what was going on below me a little bit sooner, I could have gone and helped that. Killing blue was not necessary for that. I could have helped him MF get a kill down there. But you know, retrospective watching is like that. Send the ult out, it whiffs. Don't worry about it. See that pink? We'll get rid of this real quick. Gotta work our way out. Got my red buff up. And I'm just still watching this Ezreal right now. I'm trying to see if I can get in there. I feel like he didn't need to flash there. Oh, wah. Good old-fashioned Nocturne gank right in the face. And at this point, I'm kind of worried about him going for Dragon, but there's nothing I can really do about it. We do catch him on that ward. Not so worried about it anymore. We know we're safe to go for Ezreal here. He cannot outdash Briar, so it's pretty much a free kill every time, much like most of this team. Ooh, big gank mid. I try to help this, and it does not go well, let me tell you. Going in. We hit Karma. And I try to push them off, but I just miss everyone. Karma gets her stun off, and I'm kind of just screwed here. Orianna tries, but doesn't get anything. Are they going to pick up Kog'Maw here? Nope. Nocturne's back up top. Lowie's probably dead. But yeah, that's a series of misfortunate events. I would say unfortunate, but I caused them, so they're misfortunate. And we have one on the team, so you know. Level up off that. I do see Vlad there. I don't really know what I'm going to do to him. Alawi gets mad, starts pinging me. I have all chats off, so I don't even know what she's saying. I don't really care. Not important to my gameplay. Talking never has been, never will be in this game, so I don't really care about any of that at all. Let's go check him out though. We'll see. He's at almost full health. I'm not fighting that. I can't do anything. I don't even know if I could push him off the tower at this point. I'm so far behind. I know he's doing these. I can't do anything about it though still. Even with, especially with Vlad there rather. Orianna's not coming to help me, so I'm not kind of in a weird spot here. Just gotta watch it happen. I'm just walking away. Because I'm gonna die. His ult's gonna come up soon. He's looking to jump on me. Vlad will kill me. It's not worth it. So I walk out. It is what it is, I guess. I see Ezreal and Nocturne floating here. I'm not sure if there's much I can do, but I'll tell you what, it's time for another bad decision, as I think I can take Nocturne here. If Orianna wasn't so far back, which is what I tunneled on, I had hoped she would be walking forward, but it just wasn't the case. There goes Alawi pinging me again. It's just a bad sense of my surroundings. Like, it was bad on me. Oh, that's a shame because it hit too. But there's a happy ending to this, I promise.
Red team has slain the dragon.
You pick up dragon. I believe it's the oh, it's just the first dragon, so it's no big deal. We're gonna go in on Ezreal. He shifts away from my ult, which is fine because now I know he can't outrun me, because he just cannot outrun Briar. We pick him up. Karma's looking for something. I use my E to buff the CC. I should have angled it a little better. Might have hit that wall. Not that I was trying to kill her or anything. Too risky to jump in there. I know Nocturne just did dragon. I'm not looking for a fight. That's too long. I knew I could kill Ezreal in a couple seconds. Peek back up at Alawi. She's got Vlad low. See if a tower dive happens here. I know she dies somehow. I'm just curious how it is. I'm up in their jungle. I'm looking for a rift right now. Oh, is it going to be a Nocturne gank? Yeah, absolutely it is. Yep, there he is. I see him. I'm trying to get Vlad on the back in there. I can't help Alawi get away from Nocturne. I'm kind of waiting for him here. Nocturne paths past me. And I'm looking for this cheeky kill on Vlad right here. He pulls early trying to get health, and I know we're going to get it. He just can't do anything about the double bite or the double W. I should have pushed that whole lane in, but I'm particularly angry with this player, so we let it go. I think it might actually, well, if it doesn't crash, it might actually help out. It might crash, so actually it's like whatever. Who cares? I'm going to wait here for my W and go back on Ezreal. Or at least attempt to. He's gonna snipe that turret real quick and just get the heck out. I'm really curious where he goes. I think he just goes and kills himself. I ended up over here somewhere. Yeah, he's so far away from me. He really didn't need to do that, but it's what it is. It's a really funny circumstance. I can't believe it went to the Raptors there, but it game mechanics, man. So just taking a quick look right here. Despite my deaths, I'm only 400 behind Nocturne. Alawi's only 400 behind Vlad. Ori's in a weird spot. She's pretty far behind Ezreal, which is odd to me, but MF 1700 behind Kog'Maw. So Kog'Maw, Nocturne, and Ezreal are kind of my enemies right now. I see Kog'Maw here. He's wide open. He's done. Just done. Good follow up on Senna. We're just trying to dodge his explosions. And if we can pinch Nocturne here, I just flash. Why not? Get the shutdown. And that puts us above him by quite a lot. That shutdown bonus was huge for us. Oh, and we got Kog'Maw though, so that's part of it too. Two big money makers for sure. I see what's going on here. I see Karma. Unfortunately, my W gets me killed here, but I do try to go for it. And then the bleed gets him. Perfect shot by Senna.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
Oh no. Well, you tried, I guess. I will say, every time this Orianna got ulted, they pinged the ult every single time. So it's actually a kill on Vlad. Nope. If she ever got any anti-heal, he would have been done. Oh, wow. She's doing that. I'm looking at Rift Herald. I don't know. There wasn't much going on the map. I went up to go to help just in case I needed to. I tried to ult into this dragon. I see them stacking up. I'm pretty strong right now. I just bought Black Cleaver and Blade. Those are like bread and butters for Briar. Send the ult down. Beautiful whiff. But we're still going in.
Red team has slain the dragon.
We're going to see if we can make anything happen after this failed dragon steal. I'm really happy with Kog'Maw leading the charge. That's something I love to see. He's so easy for me to kill. They're going to clean him up. I'm going to stick on Nocturne because I'm forced to. Barely lived with the W. Almost made it to Karma. Q didn't, just barely didn't go off, and she's out. I'm going to let that go. Because I can't catch her without dying. We'll see what Orianna does. Nothing. I didn't think so. We'll just take some of these camps because we're here. Deny what little bit we can. I do see Ezreal here. I know he's killable. I don't know if he's alone. So I'll use that vision cone to try to scout that. Here we see that he is alone in the area. But he's just not close enough to do anything about it. I'm kind of watching Orianna right now. I know Nocturne ulted top. I can't do anything about that. I can't fight both of them. I was kind of trying to see if I could help Orianna, but it turns out Misfortune died to Kog'Maw. Send the ult out. We hit Ezreal with it, so we're going in. And what do you know? He can't get away from us. Unfortunately, Kog'Maw's able to martyrdom Senna. But we're starting to get really strong. We're starting to make up for those past mistakes. I'm now, what, 1,800 above Nocturne. I was below, or I was down about 600 a couple minutes ago even. I'm starting to become the biggest money source in the game. Actually, I am currently. I'm 800 above Kog'Maw. So pretty big change over a couple minutes. Here I see Ezreal and Nocturne. I see Senna kind of jousting for something down there. We know they're there, but we're going to back off. And I'm just going to keep jungling. I see these two top. I do come up to try to help Alawi. She's been taking my Gromp all game. I don't really know why. Got caught for it. Died for it. And all I can really do is watch because they will destroy me. So watch I do. See Orianna getting collapsed on up here. I try to move to help. Ult goes out. Ult misses. But I'm still running in there. I see Misfortune there, so it's a perfect time to try to collapse on something here. But it just doesn't happen. It's an ult on Misfortune. She's trying to kill herself because she saw she was out of position. But no luck. And Ezreal's alone here, and when Ezreal's alone, we know what happens when Ezreal's alone. That every time.
Your team's turret has been destroyed.
I'm just gonna shove this in because I really don't have anything to do down here. Really curious if anyone was around me. No, not at all. Dragon's coming up. I do want to position for that. But I do need to buy. I have a lot in my pockets right now. Well, only 2k, but that's almost a night. Or that's at least a couple parts. Karma here. I almost get myself killed. Team comes in to save me. Senna does everything to save me right here. Really glad they all showed up there. Apparently they're mad at Kog'Maw, who was standing in a bush over there. I don't know. We're focused on this dragon. We're going to smite it, and we're going to try to pick up Vlad right here. Let him do his stuff. We don't want to give him free healing. We're just going to go in, kill him, and then Ezreal's right after. Right into the wall, and he's done. We're recalling. While we're recalling, we're watching what's going on up here. Didn't do too great on the sieging in this game. I just realized right now Karma's tattoos on her legs glow. That's kind of cool. I'm just gonna keep jungling here. I'm starting to get really ahead. I'm only 300 ahead of Kog'Maw now. I was 800 a second ago, but got some kills on Alawi and a couple others probably. I see this team fight happening. I want to go in. I don't want to ult in. Like, I definitely want to help here. I get kind of really messed up by the Nocturne blind because I didn't even see their whole team before he ulted. And they just Vlad ghosts and they just run. I don't know what that flash was, but Karma catches up to me. She gets her bind and I got no choice but to try to convert something. I'm not going to live, so I may as well try. Shutdown goes down to Ezreal. That's not the best considering he's one of their better players right now. 9.8k. Just 2 down from me. And then Ezreal finds Orianna. This is actually an interesting exchange. They run in from each other for quite a while here. I watched this the whole time I was dead. She's just running for her little robot life. Get some big hits there. And he's scared now. And then Misfortune just comes in and, well, not even Senna ends it. So. Despite the Alawi surrender voting as much as she was trying to, we had very good team chemistry. The 4 of us at least. As I said, I don't know why she took my Gromp when the whole wave is like double that, but it is what it is. Can't help players like that. Just ignore them and do what you can. I do want to do this now. I see the weirdness happening in the mid lane though, and I'm not sure if I'm going to get help. Senna and Misfortune break off. Alawi gets ulted. I am in a weird spot because I'm not sure if I want to help or not, or if they're going to come help or not rather. I peel off and we just kind of look and wait for something here. Misfortune Yomu, she's about to go in. I'm going to back her up, obviously. Big damage on Kog'Maw. We take him down. Follow up on Vlad. We're going to ult because I can't reach him. And I really don't want him to get away. Kill him. We got W coming up. We're going to go for Karma. We're going to get to her. Double bite. Senna's got the slow on him. We got W. We know Ezreal can't get away from us. It's been the case all day. We get a quadra kill. Really good follow-up from Senna. Really good engage from Misfortune. Scumbag Nocturne didn't want to give us the pentakill. We're just checking their jungle to see what's here. I still want this Baron. I'm just checking it. Like I said, I don't have a sweeper, so I'm not checking it. I'm a liar. I got my sweeper really late this game. Another mistake we need to fix in the future. We're just gonna recall. We're coming home with 2.3k. We're gonna pick up Sterix and Spirit's Visage. Well, I guess I already had Sterix, so we're gonna finish Spirit's Visage. That'll help us against Vlad, give us extra healing on our W2. No anti-heal on their team thus far, so we're not really worried about any of that stuff. We're kind of just getting away with murder here. I am interested to see that Nocturne's 20 CS up on me. That's very interesting. It's about 5 camps or a couple lanes if we took them, but we do see him floating around us on that ward there. I'm not super worried about this. I'm very strong right now. But with Dragon coming up, I am a little hesitant to jump in on someone. I don't want to die. I don't want to throw it away. Just clearing vision here. I'm really scary, so I'm just helping my team do what they can. I'm just posturing here. We got a Lowy pushing at the mid lane. That's why I was trying to be scary. I didn't want to start the dragon. I just wanted to be scary. I wanted to cause pressure. I'm trying to see if they're responding to her, and if they're not, it's just an overall win for us. If Vlad's in the top lane doing whatever he's doing, I'm not worried about him. He might have TP, I don't care. That's not my priority. My priority is to keep them here and give Lowy that time she needs to do something. I see Ezreal break off. As soon as I know it's a 4v3, I know it's time to go in. Great Orianna ult into MF ult. My ult whiffs, but I'm not worried about going in here. I'm gonna catch up to Karma. We're gonna barely get that Q. We're gonna get in. Ezreal's getting, or Lowy's getting chased by Ezreal. She's doing her thing. Nocturne comes on me. I break off to stun him quickly so I can smite the dragon. From the dragon, we just come up and try to help Lowy, but I think she... yeah. Pick up on the other two, and we're in a good spot here. Push in the inhib, we'll see what we can get. Just take this time. We're at 15k. Best on map still. 16, 6, and 7. Getting a little dicey on that. Senna pops in to heal me. Get me to safety. And I'm just pinging my team out. It's time to go. If I'm not there, they're not there. That's kind of the way we're playing that. Take some more of these camps real quick. Take what little I can away from them. I do see this Kog'Maw. Great stun by Senna, and he's not gonna make it. Time the E, and he's gone. He's gonna try to go after Orianna, so I path up, save some health if I need it. All in all, we get out. Get the grub real quick for any remaining vision. I guess she somehow hit that blue buff. He really was out with a vengeance. We got a ward on Baron. I didn't see it at the time. We see Nocturne on red. I was trying to decide what to buy. I ended up getting a BF sword. I was gonna buy Bloodthirster if I needed it. Again, nobody on here has anti-heal except Karma at this point, so I'm really not worried about the lifesteal being an issue. The extra shield, the extra damage, and the lifesteal itself would be huge for me. So I decided to go for a Bloodthirster as my final item, since I'm out healing all of their damage anyhow. Got a big ult from Nocturne, a little scary. Oh no, not a big ult. Random ult, my bad. We got a random ult from Nocturne, so that was a bit of a thing. Must have just lost vision or something, or just accidentally hit it. It happens. Vision's cleared. I don't see him on map. I know he can't ult to us. I'm stronger than everyone on their team. This is a very weird Baron idea, but it's one I'm really confident in. Got the whole team at my back. I've been carrying really hard. They've been coming with me. Vlad comes in. I'm gonna jump on him. I'm gonna watch that Baron barely get it at 73 health. Big ult by Orianna. Big ult by me. Back in. We're gonna finish off Ezreal. Patterns are patterns. That is that fight. That Orianna ult was massive. She pulled everybody into my ult. Big explosion from my ult, her ult. causes fears. Misfortune picks up the kills. I know that they're gonna go take that tower there. I wanted to try to get some insurance in the lanes just in case something happened. The death timers are so big, 20 seconds each, but I wanted to try to push some of these in just in case.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
We probably could have ended the game if I went with them, but
Turret has been destroyed.
they ended up surrendering anyways, and we went real from 0 to hero in this game. A lot of the early game mishaps, about 4 deaths, and then once I started rolling, I only had 2 more after that. So I have to say it's a pretty good turnaround. I just wish I could have done that sooner, and it would not have been such a wouldn't have been so close in the early game is what I'm saying. But all in all, I felt really strong. I felt Misfortune was really strong. Not giving up was the game in that one, and I did what I could to help everyone after my mistakes. So I have to say that was pretty good. So thank you for listening to my commentary. If you enjoyed this, stick around for more. I'm gonna try to get used to doing live games, but I started doing this game live and it was just too much to try to talk and play at the same time. That's why all those small mistakes were happening, I imagine. We'll get better at it over time. Anyways, thanks for hanging out. Peace.